are you placing extreme importance on your desire? Do you believe that if you don't get your desire, then your life will be over, that you won't be happy? If that's the case, then you may quite literally be pushing that away from you and not allowing the flow of abundance and prosperity and joy and the receiving of your desire to enter into your reality. Because when we put something on a pedestal, it's right here and we're over here. And we're not on a vibrational match with our desire when it's not connected to us. If we aren't truly being and breathing that desire, what are you currently putting on a pedestal in your life? Is it a relationship? Is it a job opportunity? What are you putting on a pedestal, and how has it worked out for you that you're placing importance on it? Has it been easy to manifest into your life? I used to place so much importance on having my career be a certain way and having a specific relationship that I truly believed that if I didn't have that relationship or that career, that I couldn't feel joy and peace, happiness and fulfillment in my life. Whereas I was getting it all wrong. When in reality, when we already truly feel that contentment, that peace, that joy and that love within us right now, that's when we are on that vibrational match with it. And therefore, it's able to flow into our lives. Versus if it's right here and right here, because we're putting it on a pedestal, we believe it's so important. That therefore we believe that we don't already have it within us. And we can actually begin to tap into that feeling frequency of what it is that we desire in this life. If it's a relationship and we want to feel loved and secure and safe, how can we cultivate the love, security, and safeness in our current relationships with our friends and our family? How can we learn to feel that love within the current situations that we have right now with our family and our friends and with ourselves? How can we tap into a state of joy that we may feel when we are working with the job of our dreams? How can we tap into that with our job now? How can we tap into the feeling state of gratitude for what we already currently have and amplifying those feelings? If we're wanting to get better at a hobby, how can we have that gratitude towards all that we're already good at now, rather than looking somewhere else and thinking that we're not good enough? Rather, building that self-confidence that we are good at this one thing, therefore It's completely possible for us to be good at this as well. But cultivating the feeling is the key. Because when we can do that, we are on that match. And I want to ask you, what specific things can you do in your life to cultivate more of this? If you want more fun, are there concerts near you that you can go to and have more fun at? If you want to get better at, for example, a hobby, how can you be grateful for where you're at right now and enjoy the process of becoming better? And releasing and dropping the fear that if we don't get what we desire, at the end of the day, if the sky comes falling down, whatever happens, truly accepting that we will be all right. And how do we release fear in our nervous systems and in our body and our minds when it comes to our manifestations? And what we can do is create a safety net for ourselves. When we create a safety net, what this means is allowing ourselves mentally to accept that if we don't achieve all that we desire in this life, if we don't become a millionaire, if we never get into a relationship, if the world comes crashing down, whatever it is, accepting that if hypothetically that were to happen, I'd be all right. If accepting the fact that if your manifestations don't come into fruition, you'll be okay. Because when we do this, we become so powerful. We increase so much strength in our being because our external reality doesn't govern our internal peace. It doesn't govern our happiness, our joy, and all the love that we have. If people say things to us that are mean or hurtful, that doesn't govern who we know we are. And when you live in the state of power, that no matter what, I'll be okay, that's when the gates open and everything that you've ever wanted will be so attracted to you because you know you'll be all right. You'll know you'll be okay. And when you begin to take aligned, consistent action in this deep inner knowing that you'll be okay no matter what, you'll be able to align to your intuition in a way that is very powerful and very secure on your path. When you take this action based on excitement, intuition, fulfillment, and just following the breadcrumbs of what comes up for you, listening to yourself, taking action is one of the keys to also manifesting our desires. Is if we just lay in bed all day, nothing can really ever happen a lot of the time. Not saying all of the time, but if we're unsure, what we can do is we can take action. If we feel fear, if we're afraid, we can take some sort of action. And I'm meaning the inspired action of where does my excitement shift towards? And it doesn't have to make complete sense, because there is something so divine at play that is so much bigger than us. And when we listen to that, when we tap into that, we can truly call in and allow and receive our manifestations when we vibrate at the same frequency as them and live in those feelings and thoughts as if we already had it. And the question I want to ask you right now is, what can you do currently to tap into those feeling states and those thoughts of already having your desired reality as your current reality? What can you do right now? What action steps can you take? Do you need to go dance your heart out to feel joy? Do you need to go hang out with your family and your friends? Start an art project? When you begin to do these things now, it all will shift, as you're then living in this state of frequency that is aligned to your desired reality. Thank you so much for watching. I make videos every single week, and please like and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye.